All right, hello, back again for another day of Crosswords. Dun dun dun. All right, YouTube says I have excellent connection, so hopefully that keeps up. What else? It's a beautiful day in May, Thursday. I'm looking out now. We got some overcast skies, which is a little strange for LA, but I'm not gonna lie, I like it. In fact, I've heard a lot lately that now we're moving away from global warming into global cooling, and honestly, I'm okay with that. I mean, I recycle. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like littering or like trying to destroy our ozone layer, but I prefer the cold. All right. I mean, I feel cold is just easier to combat. You get jackets, blankets, heaters, space heaters. We just have so much to combat the cold versus the hot. You're just stuck, right? You can't run from the sun. I mean, there's some AC fans, but that heat will get you. So I hate to say I'm pro global cooling. Maybe we should just go back to the term climate change. It's a little scarier. I'm not sure. Um, but in all seriousness, please recycle. We only got one planet. We just celebrated Earth Day not long ago. But I gotta say, moment of gratitude. I'm appreciating a cold spring. All right, that's all. Just a little chill, a spring chill, if you will. But enough about that. Let's dive into crosswords. All right. Of course, starting off with the Washington Post, a solid free crossword, no less. I'm very excited to see what they have to offer this Thursday. Thursday is the toughest day of the week so far. Obviously it gets tougher Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but forget that. We're focused on today. Today is Thursday, tough Thursday. Well, maybe tough. Let's see what they have to offer. Okay. Apple since 1998. I almost want to say like iPod. Were there iPods in 1998? No. iMacs. Apple since 1998. Or maybe IPO'd. That could be a lot of things. We'll come back. Doctor's order. Rest. Drugs. Drugs. I don't actually think it's drugs, although that would be appropriate. Okay, a large number done of SNL. Old school, 85 to 90. Food recall cause, that would be E. coli. I really don't know about this drugs. All right, I'll just go leave it for now. Not about to back. Not about to back. Not about to back. Maybe like aft or something like that. Okay, bridge relative for 3 players. Bridge relative for 3 players. Okay, union foe. Ooh. I was gonna say the Confederacy, but obviously that doesn't fit. And I don't think they would abbreviate it because union is spelt out, so just keep it rolling. Uses gift in modern slang. I was like to see into the future. Do we have a modern slang for that? Sing into the future? Woke? And I don't know. Too many rappers rapper. I believe that's Nas, the OG. Elephantine. Is that huge? Just being large like an elephant, perhaps? They're not from around here, briefly. The new guy in town. I don't know. NBA All-Star Weekend event casually. Okay. There's a 3-point contest. There's a slam dunk contest. Casually, though. All-Star game. We'll come back. TV's B author, hashtag Golden Girls. MSNBC host Melber. Maybe Ari? Not sure. I don't really watch cable news, and neither should you. I'm actually very serious about that. Okay, Irish New Ager. I think Enya. Maybe Hawks Home. I believe Atlanta. 23andMe concern. DNA. Everglades bird. Maybe like a crane or wren. Eugene to Portland direction. I'm not sure, but why not? Let's guess. I'm going to guess east, northeast. That's a pretty common crossword answer when it comes to that question anyhow. Equinox sunset direction viewed from the equator. Oh, goodness. All right. So it's not west, as we can see. All right. This is an interesting... I can't gauge the theme right now, but I'm very curious. Flying phenom? Maybe like a bat or something? Miso soup base? I thought it was miso. Tofu? No. Schedule found inside hotel suites? I don't know, like room service, Scandinavian land, that'd be Europe. Wonder-filled cookie, Oreo. Actor Vigoda, no clue. U.S. number issuing agency. I was gonna say like Social Security Network, but I don't think there's such an agency. I could be wrong, but okay. Sporty muffler option. I know nothing about cars. Bolo cousin. Yellow? No. Loan. Soul. Construction letters. Oh, no, excuse me. Constitution letters. Very different. Well, similar. You're constructing a republic. Constitution letters. But I still don't know. Like computer innovations say. Techie. It's probably not that, but I think techie is IE anyhow. But, you never know. We may get a letter or two. Cayman kin. Book protector. And what 17, all those highlighted clues each has. Okay. I was thinking like sleeve, like a book sleeve, but not confident because they had book in the clue. So I sometimes do that, but I'm uncertain about that answer. Casino game. I think Keno is a game. I don't gamble much, but that's a word I recognize in relation to gambling. Remove it entirely. Here we go. Eject. Malibu as an example. A Barbie. No. Surf Town. Let's see. Hey, what up, Peter? How's it going? Thanks for joining a crossword bonanza. As you can see, just trucking along. Yeah, if you know any of the answers, please feel free to spit them at my face. Spencer's oh boy, this is why I should not read these clues around. Epithalamion and others. All right, definitely not reading that again. Okay, first of all, let's check to see how we've done so far. So yeah, drugs was not correct. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that. Scandinavian land. I guess maybe Norway instead of Europe. I'm gonna double check that too. And then this one, loan. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, I try. I mean, honestly, I'm just a nerd, just doing my hobby. This is literally, even when I was working in an office, this was like the majority of my day. So I'm glad I get a chance to, yeah, I don't know, share it with folks. People who might be interested. Or even if you're not, I don't know. I hope to be entertaining enough. My little nonsense. Loan, not solo. That's what's up. We're all nerds. Nerds are in. We're in the right era. I feel like, all those 80 movies, the nerds were like, I don't know, the jerks always got beat up. But now it's time of the nerds. We're the new cool kids. We're taking over this society with our tech and Doge coins and all that jazz, and our GameStop stocks, stonks, as they like to say on Reddit. All right, the Smiths. Band, a rock band, emo band. Rock is too small, but it's a band of something. Europe's highest active volcano. Some Etna. Yeah, no, Oreos. Oreos are both good cookies, and they're a big crossword clue. Like if you ever play crosswords on your own, and you get a clue that's something about a cookie, 9 times out of 10 it's Oreo. It's all these vowels, the O, the double O's, like double stuffed Oreos, and the E. They love it's a big answer. Heat transfer subject. Ugh, not sure. Like-minded group. Mensa, akin, some. Use a singer. I don't know. Throw a party. Use a singer. Interesting. Augsburg's O. All right, I think that might be German or in Germany, so I'm going to go eek. Eek. Ugh, ugh, ugh. That's got to be, right? That's got to be something. I'm taking that. I'm taking that? Treaty of Versailles region. Somewhere in France. Clearly not Paris. I don't know enough French places. Tries to pick up. Hits on tweet symbol. Hashtag. When expected. Something due. Maybe not this S. All right, we'll keep it moving. Doze boo. Bow. I never know how to say that word. Bay? Bay is better. Millennials, we've fixed the English language. It should be bay, but regardless, I think it's a stag. Stags, doe, stags, blah, blah, blah. Starting point for an Everest ascent. Base is, I was good to say base camp, but size matters not. Jedi Master. Ooh, size matters not. Yoda, duh. Okay, like the main master of Star Wars, both prequels and regular quels and postquels and sequels, triquels. Pakistani tongue, that'd be Urdu. Important baseball number. Important baseball number that's not hits or runs. Nureyev negative, that'd be Niet. Got a lot of European languages and countries in the mix today. Leatherwork tool and owl plundered. Not sure. Closed system that includes all life on Earth. Closed system that includes all life on Earth. Oh, geez. Coronavirus. No, don't know. Substantial storage units. Boating disaster. Boating disaster. Interesting. Isaac's eldest. Okay. I'm going to guess. I have like some biblical names rolling around my head, so So I think it's a sigh. No, that doesn't feel right. I feel it's maybe Ezra. I don't feel is that early, or could be Abel. Let's do Abel. Why not? 4 letters. Replacements. Phil Rizzuto's catchphrase. Don't know who Phil Rizzuto is. Oh, unless no, never mind. Radiates. Emits. Something like that. Yeah, I bet. Oh, sure. James of Jazz, Etta James. Places to tie up. Places to tie up. Generally, assembly member. Unaccompanied, alone. Mideast ruling family name. Oh, I don't know. Make the same point as Echo. Bag checking organization, the very famous TSA we all know and love. Comedian Kirkman. No idea. I'm going to guess Eli. Literal shot in the dark. All right, let's take a look. Oh, this is iMac. That's what I thought earlier. But yeah, let's take a look. Okay, Eli. The shot in the dark was wrong. And the biblical name was wrong. But looks like we got most of that one. And this is maybe Ach or Ech. Blach. Let's see. Let's Ach. Yeah, all right. So Ach. The German version of O. Okay. Type of band is the Smiths. Indie bands. I think that's right. All right, I'm gonna stop checking. We'll just roll through now. Okay, like-minded group. Done of S and L. Let's take a look. Bridge relative for 3 players. Dummy something. Dummy shot. No, I'm gonna leave that. That's a little too risky business. Muse gift. And modern slang, yeah, that, not sure. They're not from around here briefly. ETs, extraterrestrials. Oh, an NBA All-Star Weekend event, dunk contest. Casually, how's that the casual name? Like, what's the formal name? The dunking contest of the All-Star Weekend event, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, they could have just said event, but whatever. Oh, I thought that might have been Palace, but it's not. Okay, I'm taking that. Maybe Zoink, Scooby-Doo phrase. I'm going to go ahead and check that. Close. And then this bridge player. Oh, it's weird. Large number. Large number. That starts with an H. Okay. Not about to back. Not about to back. Union foe. Oh, a scab. Don't join the scabs when expected on cue. Large number. Oh, like a host. There's a host of problems. Blah, blah, blah. Not about to back. Anti. So I guess anti up. And then elephantine. I did put huge before, I thought. Or maybe, not sure. Okay. Not about to back. What's this? Starting point for an Everest ascent. Ooh, Tibet. Don't tell China. They're not gonna like this answer. As far as they're concerned, it's part of China. All right. Enough geopolitics for one crossword happening. Important baseball number, I guess 9. But is it? I mean, they have so many innings. I guess that's technically when things end, unless they want to have like a 5-hour baseball game. That's why no one watches that sport much anymore. That was egret, type of bird. Equinox, sunset direction. Due west. All right, due west instead of west. I feel like this. They're stretching some of the responses here, but that's okay. Boating disaster. I guess dire. Isaac's eldest. I knew started with an E the first time. I'm gonna try Asai. That was the first name before Abel I thought of. It is a dead sport. All the cheating and the nonsense and the slowness. And then they make it slower. They added, not steroids, but they add something to baseballs to make it harder to hit home runs. It's like, yeah, see a rise in no-hitters. Is that what baseball people want? Like, baseball fans, is that, I don't know. Is that what people want to see? I guess it is kind of cool. I don't know. I believe in offense. I'm pro offense. I want to see some hits, some home runs, get Barry Bonds back out there, give him a couple more steroids. Like, come on. That's when baseball was fun, right? That's when it was like booming, like Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa, you know? That's what people want to see, right? That's why football's getting better. There's more touchdowns, you know? It's the thing. But who knows? Right? Who'd watch? Right? It's just boring. It's like literally someone playing catch. It's someone playing catch while someone with a stick stands nearby. It's baseball is honestly probably the worst organized sport. Yeah, professional sport for sure. Like soon enough, hockey's gonna take it over, and then yeah, and then it'll all be done. No more American pastime. We've had enough. What's this little ditty? Schedule found inside hotel suites. I know. I thought it was like LSD, but that has nothing to do with hotel. A miso soup base. Not sure. Heat transfer subject. Heat transfer subject. Something sales. I'm gonna try dummy just cause. Why not? It's Thursday quiz. Bit tougher. Book protector. Remove entirely. Erase. Eject. Malibu. Let's go do beach, but doesn't quite work. Spencer's word, whatever. How's the city down there? Here, I mean, in LA, it's very nice. I know I went on a bit of a rant before starting the crosswords about global cooling and how hot take, or maybe cold take, I'm actually for it. I love, but I know you don't like the cold, Peter, so maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you prefer global warming, but I definitely prefer global cooling. If we have to have climate change, that's my vote. As if Mother Nature's listening. All right, she's taken check. Jules wants global cooling. Yeah, I do, though. Okay, like-minded group, maybe a camp. Like, oh, we're all in that camp. Muse's gift, inspo. I guess that's a hip word or whatever. Heat transfer subject. Arm sales, like guns. All right, that's a cool one. Heat. I get that. Oh, yeah. I try to have a good memory. It's not always the best, but I can retain some information every now and then. Let's check where we are. Ooh, all right. So everything's right so far. So dummy. Am I sure this is right? Yeah. Okay. So dummy. What? Bridge relative. So there's the game bridge, the card game. When I said I thought like Jim Rummy maybe, but and this one's weird. I'm taking that. That was Zoink, like how they say in Scooby-Doo, but I'm taking that. Yoink, right? You yoink. And then doctor's order, say ah, all right? And then Treaty of Versailles, I still don't know places in France. Use a singer. Maybe a singer sewing machine. Let's see. Do I know how to play bridge? I don't. Honestly, I haven't played like with physical cards or even virtual cards in like a very long time. Like literally, I think the last card game I played was freaking Gwent from the video game Witcher. And I hated it. I hated Gwent, but yeah, no, I definitely don't know how to play bridge. And yeah, the only card game except Uno. That's probably the only card game I still like know how to play, like actually. But bridge I know is very popular, particularly in old folks' home. I mean, no shade. Like, I mean, hopefully I'll end up, growing old and being able to get into a home or something. But other than that, don't know bridge. How about you? Do you know bridge? Gwent, no. Witcher, yes. Witcher is probably one of my favorite games of all time. But Gwent, I couldn't get down. Maybe I should give it another chance because I have friends that like have said that they like Gwent, and they even made like a whole spin-off game, like a whole disc of just Gwent. I'm like, it's way too much. Yeah, right, Bridge. It seems like a cool little like old man game, or like I don't know why I associate Bridge with old people. I guess I haven't seen like anyone my age play it, but yeah, cards are cool. Get us off the screens, Some physical cards. Ransacked. I think ransacked. Actually, I need to check that. I don't think that's right. Closed system. So eco something, and then substantial storage units. I'm gonna just put an A there just in case, and then Constitution letters. USA maybe. Let's take a look. I've done a lot of guessing right now. All right, US and. Bill Gates, I know, poor divorce. I mean, Melinda, I don't know. I know everyone's like, my sister, she literally texted me like, oh, like what happened? Why do you think they got divorced? I was like, I don't know. Maybe she just tired of using Bing and just had to file papers. She's like, you know what? It's the final straw. I can't. I gotta use Google. I want to have an iPhone. I can't handle all this Microsoft BS breaking down on me. And yeah, she moved on. And then I've also heard other theories that that Jeff Bezos kind of elbowed Bill Gates like, yo, you need to get divorced so we can do like fun rich single guy things, right? Like, oh, let's like buy a small country. I don't know. I don't know what those moguls do, but yeah, and it'll be interesting. He'll have it's a season of divorce, right? Got Kim and Kanye, got J-Lo and A-Rod, just all these celebrities. I think, yeah, the coronavirus, it's impacted everyone's life, including the rich and famous. Everyone's getting divorced. I have no one to divorce, so I'm out of that category. But yeah, it's and stocks going through correction right now. You mean they're going down? Are we crashing? I know there's definitely what's the name? Oh man, how am I blanking on that word? We're about to hit some tough times economically. Recession. That's the word that left my brain. We're probably gonna go through a recession pretty soon, unfortunately. But them's the breaks, especially with like how much money our government's been printing. I want people to get paid. I'm fine with, people getting checks. People deserve the checks. It's the government's. It's the stimulus that's going to like California. Like, Gavin Newsom's probably throwing it like in his election campaign. I don't know. That was pretty sour. I shouldn't get too political, but that's my beef. People, paychecks, yes, but like banks, even in 2008, and governments, I don't think so. Whatever. They can take our tax dollars, but federal dollars, I don't know. I don't know about all that. And then crypto, of course. Yeah. No, crypto, because they see the way the American economy is going. They're like, might need to find, something else. Who knows how strong the dollar is going to remain, especially with China very hot on our heels with their own cryptocurrency. I know the U.S. has one. There's like a U.S. dollar crypto, but I know no people that have invested in that. So that's really what our government should be doing, especially if they're printing money like this. Like, all right, better have a backup plan. Like, China's working on their cryptocurrency. Maybe, American government should take a looky-loo, see, get some engineers. The problem is no one in D.C. can afford to pay engineers the way Silicon Valley can. So that's a different issue. But I hope we figure it out. I love this country. I want our economy to be strong, but it's not heading in the right direction right now. That's for sure. Closed system that includes all life on Earth. Ecosphere. So maybe this is SNN or Social Security, whatever. Bolo cousin units. Oh, terabytes. Duh. They meant digital storage units. Actor. Let's see. Ace is a name, I feel. Is that another answer on here so far? No, so that might work. Okay. And the book jacket. Something jacket. I know. A book or bust jacket. Maybe this is an est something. Place to tie up. Generally assembly member. I'm going to guess N here, maybe, like know something. Let's take a look. Already. What is this? Bust jack. I don't know why bust. I know this isn't a B. What's this? Mideast ruling family name. I think Assad. I think that is their name. Malibu. Okay, sedan, a car. Radiates. An R rust jacket. That doesn't really make sense though. All right, well, let's see. Book protector. Let's see who's going to be the next Cali governor. Honestly, Gavin Newsom. He's especially if things like really start opening up soon. Like, I think people are going to forget how angry they were with him. I won't, because he really made life much, much harder for freelance workers, not just Uber and Lyft drivers, as, they'll tell you. Literally, if you worked or hired freelancers, you got screwed by Gavin Newsom and AB5. So I will forever not be a fan of his, but I would be surprised if he actually got recalled. I think it's very different than Gary Davis back in the early 2000s, the last and only governor that's ever been recalled. My dad liked him. Well, I won't speak for my dad. I'll only speak for myself. But I personally don't like how he's ran the economy, because I feel like he runs it based off of who donates to him rather than what's best for California, which is why I will be voting to recall him. I know I said I wasn't going to get political, but that is how I feel. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell. Loan. I don't know. I did so low. Maybe an L there. I know I'm getting lost in the weeds. I don't know how many names. What other names could this be? Age, actor Vigoda. Maybe I already tried Ace. Let's do AIDS. Yeah, I know he's very much a classic politician. Even in his looks. I mean, the slick back hair, the BS grin, that's, the shadiness behind it. It's really frustrating. Like, it'd be one thing if it was clear that what he was doing was at least, like, his intention was really to help Californians. But if you really take a look at the bill and you really talk to people that it directly affected, it's very clear it had nothing to do with helping Californians. Not a little. Not even a little. Only the Californians, again, that paid him a great sum of money. So if you're like doing the little donations, they say they like that, but they really don't care what you think. They are just happy to take your money, which is why I don't generally donate to those types of campaigns. But Oh well, maybe I will someday. Maybe some politician will take my mind. I know, now I'm just checking out vowels because I'm not. Oh, that S was right. Hang on. All right, so no E's, no A's. Let's take a look at this. Replacements. I don't know. Schedule found. Actor Vagoda. Maybe Ace? I don't know. Replacements. And then this. Sporty muffler often. Oh, exhaust. Exudes. Dust jacket. So it starts with DU. So maybe it's sporty muffler often. Duad. Exhaust. Places to tie up. Let's take a look. It's going pretty good. Still got my writers group and just kind of trucking along. But just writing stuff. I hope in the summer, now that things start to be opening up, I can film more sketches and hopefully post them on here. So that's the idea. But yeah, no, we'll see. It's a slow process, but one day at a time, one script at a time, I guess, as they say. But can't complain. How about how's the personal train going up in the Bay, which I'm sure is opening up kind of like we are. Not that we're open, but cracking open, as it were. Eject. Something exhaust. Please tie up. Dunks? Probably not. And then this, I'm just gonna guess A. And this name business. Maybe Abe. Abe. Duh. Subs. All right. There we go. Got that one. I just have to deal with this little corner. Eject. Spew. Generally assembly manner. Yeah, U.S. rep. I thought I did U.S. like senator, but let's see. COVID didn't affect my business other than I didn't train people. Yeah. yeah. That's good though. I mean, yeah, especially considering like how many people got affected, me myself included. Just my office job. It's like, who's gonna work in an office ever again? I mean, probably will return to the office sometime, but honestly, it's better for us to be outdoors, even with COVID. I get the vitamin D from the sun. It's just, yeah. So that's good though. I'm glad things are going pretty well on your end. It's always good to hear good news. Place tie up. This one's crazy. Doinks. I've been trying. Got my little lumps here. But, no, I work out. Yeah, I work out every day. Sometimes it's like yoga or slower days, but I'm working out. Not quite as hard as I was when I was working out with you, but I pump some iron. I get the blood going, or try to anyhow. Place docks. Duh. I feel like I should have gotten that one. Cayman kin, maybe a crow. What is this? Not a U.S. rep. Something rep. Loan. Only. UN rep. Okay. And then holy wow? No. Holy cow. Ooh, got it. All right. So yeah, I mean, Thursday, it's pretty tough. That's definitely a little long, 30 minutes above average, but we got it done. Cayman kin. What's a cayman? I guess it must be a crocodile. Yeah. Ooh. I've never heard of a cayman. Look at that. I gotta go back to Florida. See more of these little bad boys. All right. So I was watching posts. Check out the very famous New York Times, which will be very tough. Oh man, a one day streak. Distracted. Somewhat distracted. I try, I squeeze in the morning. I try, I No, Florida. I've been thinking about maybe going out there this summer, but definitely no solid plans. It's like an idea, but Florida, they've got a lot going on. They got some good stuff. Okay. Thursday, New York Times. It seems like I did get a gold star last week. Got one yesterday down here, as you can see, but probably not today. Only because it's Thursday. It's tough. Washington Post was a bit of a butt kicker, but let's see. Let's see what the New York Times has to offer today. Let's make sure it can fit. All right, that looks decent. A little space here. All right, let's see. All right, yeah, looks pretty good. Okay. How to be anti-blank. How to be anti-racist. Feels like a New York Times answer. Big kahuna. I was going to say like maybe CEO, but I'm not sure. Way up to go downhill. Totally original. Unique. All right. Bird. That's the source of Kalea oil. Emu or something. I'll leave that for now. Dance sometimes done to klezmer music. Definitely don't know what klezmer is. Play-by-play job. Play-by-play job? A football player? Let's see what some of these downs are. File type. Ooh. I think some of these might be wrong. Drunkenness or hypnosis. Some mental. Okay. I think I already have some wrong, but that's fine. A little cracked. Ooh, Hawaii. Very nice. Probably the one place with better weather than like Florida or California. Hawaii. That'll be fun. Do you know what island you're going to yet? Oh, nice. Maui is awesome. That's the only Hawaiian island I've been to, but I love it. I mean, clearly. If it's the only one I've been to. I've been there like multiple times. Yeah, amazing. It's going to be so much fun. Eat some macadamia nuts for me. That's what it's like the first thing I get every time I go to Hawaii. A little cracked a jar, Spanish for weight, peso. Presidential nickname of the 19th century. Grover Cleveland. I guess it's not a nickname, but let's see. Kansas or Kentucky politically. I was going to say red or conservative. That doesn't really fit. Captain's mate. I don't know. Details. Oh, whoops. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've heard good things about Oahu, but haven't been there. But apparently that's like the real Hawaii, right? That's like where all, like the Hawaiians actually live versus Maui being like a bit more touristy. But yeah. Oh yeah, so you might migrate over there. You might just straight up move to Hawaii. It sounds like you're bouncing island to island, folks out there, getting a place out there. I mean, it's a tough place to deny. I mean, it's fucking awesome. Hawaii. I mean, I feel it's like the number one vacation destination place, especially for West Coasters because we're so close. But yeah. Oh, nice. How'd you like it? I've only heard things. Only heard the rumors about Oahu. Gotcha. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Maui is dope. Like Maui is super dope. Forte, Adlib. Yeah, it is. I mean, everything is also expensive out there because they have to import everything aside from like pineapples and macadamia nuts. But so that's the one downside. It's probably the one state aside from like New York that's like more expensive than California. But I mean, you get it's gorgeous. You get what you pay for like many times fold. Chicago. But yeah, no, it's amazing. Architectural style of Nebraska's Capitol building. A dome? No, informally. It's probably not that. Rhetoric for the political base figuratively. Warning sign. Word with hi or dive. Maybe skydive. Yeah. Como estás? Follower of too bad. Expression. Too bad, so sad. Gormer Piles outfit. Hard to go with the wrong island life. Yeah, for sure. Literally like any island. But Hawaii's nice because, you know, it's familiar since like it's an American state. But yeah, I mean, it's tough to be the islands. Low humming sounds, stay calm, stand-up comedian. And I'm telling you, Dreamgirls, a great musical. Traffic go ahead, that should be followed 4 times in this puzzle. Green light. Let's see. To Tennessee. Yeah. No, everyone's, I mean, I chose to remain in Cali, but yeah, no, everyone's heading out east, whether it's Texas, Tennessee, Florida. Yeah. It's I don't know about the anti-vaxxer part though. I think, I don't know. Anything to frickin' get past this pandemic. I am for, you know, at this point. Like, let's just get back to it. But I definitely understand the exodus from Cali. Even though I love it here, I love it enough to stay and pay the steep price of living here, but it's Cali, you know? It says, oh yeah, that is true. Both California and New York lost a representative seat, and they both went to Texas. I mean, there's a lot of like little changes, but that's the one that, you know, all the big liberal media stories covered because, you know, it affects them, you know, not gonna lie. But oh, that's what's up. I also got Moderna. Yeah, it's not too bad. I did get sick after the second shot, but clearly I survived. I'm here. But yeah. No, I mean, whatever. It's just a shot. The biotech is pretty cool with all the RNA stuff, and we may be able to, you know, you'll be fine though. Most people, not everyone has side effects. Not everyone. And you're very fit, healthy. Like, I think you'll be fine. I just got, and for me, it literally lasted a few hours. But yeah, I got like chills and stuff. But yeah, but like just for a few hours. And then, yeah, it was totally normal. So, but definitely worth it. Like now I feel confident just like going out. I mean, I obviously haven't done anything crazy like a rager or like a concert. But yeah, I'm definitely more comfortable going out and about. Hell type. Maybe something like that. Drunkenness or hypnosis. May be dismissed. Some metal casings. Iron some. Get it? See? Let's see. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. I think, yeah. It's not, and even if you get it, it's like really not that bad. But I would say most of the people that I know that have gotten it recently have had nothing. Yeah, it's easy breezy, lemon squeezy. TWA, I think. Refused to pick up the bill. That's my cue. I'm on. Poodles, but not schnoodles or doodles. Dogs? House pets? How strange. What? I was going to say how odd. I'm going to say what something. Nickname for tap dancing legend, Bill Robinson. Something league. Unusual. Something waved when a race is won. A flag? Not a white flag. Checkered flag. Common mixer, soda. PD alert, APB. Udder end. Milk? I really don't know about that one. Lord's Labors, surfs. Warped as a sense of humor. Ooh, I was going to say dark, but... Okay. Pancetta or prosciutto. I guess ham. My treat on me. Who's the other viewer? I'm guessing it's probably my mom, right? One person you can count on to watch your stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if she has the ability to text, or maybe it's some mystery person. But I'm gonna guess Jules's mom is the other viewer, the one other person watching this at the moment. Ink blot, example, like a stain. Early man, a boy. Yeah. I mean, as I said, who else? Oh, we scared her off. She's like, I want none of that. Yeah, because right, like, who's one person you can get to go to your show or do your thing. It's usually a family member, usually just, or someone you know. Like, I'm tired of this nonsense, jibber jabber. Behave for a haircut. Sat still. Glazer's frame. I don't know. Pack down. Long-bodied fish. No, I thought I knew the fish one. Bug that inspired Poe's The Golden Bug. Like cicada. Ooh, I definitely. No, a sac. It's like an Egyptian bug. It's that scarab, something like that. Persistently demanded payment from French River and World War I fighting. Metaphor for strength. Ooh. Could be a lot of things. Like yin but not yang. Suited to serve. Excuse me. Simone, known as the High Priestess of Soul. Nina Simone. Punk's Pop. Iggy Pop. Waterwhirl and Eddie. AAA offering. Aid. Nail polish brand with bubble bath shade. Wouldn't know. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's mostly why I was drawn to it. I just I like literally, like, genuinely love crosswords to like a near obsessive level, and I like talking fine enough, and yeah. Although I have been thinking about moving things over to Twitch, because not that this is like gaming streaming, obviously, but it just feels like this type of content, maybe, I mean, I don't know. Even if I did it on Twitch, I would like move it back over to YouTube anyway, but I've been thinking about that a lot. I mean, I'm definitely going to do at least like one more week this way, but yeah, I've been struggling considering once I get my tech issues, like I literally just ordered an Ethernet cable to help with the streaming, so maybe my resolution doesn't have to be so low. But yeah. Yeah, hot tub streams. What, people just sitting in hot tubs, just chilling out? I noticed that in real life content on Twitch gets a lot of love, which I think is awesome. But yeah, just like people just like eating or cooking, or I mean, that's kind of why I was like, well, may as well do crosswords. This is pretty much a big part of my in real life. But yeah, but we'll see. I don't know about making the switch. And then I've had people, I know you brought it up before, Peter, but like the TikTok, I don't know if I'm ready for, well, this type of content wouldn't really work for that. But yeah, more and more people keep talking about it. So it's like, it's more and more on my mind, but yeah, but first I want to find a good home for, this little crossword stream. Playboy bunnies and hot tubs. I'm a capitalist. I'm happy for anyone to make a buck however they can. And, if people are watching, that's what's up. Playboy, are people still wait, is Playboy even still a thing? Like, I know they went through some changes, because I know they were trying to expand their international market, specifically in China, but obviously, they had to deal with the censors, and their content of naked ladies does not bode well with the Chinese censors. So I know they were going to remove the naked women to sort of expand in China. I don't know if they ever did that. And I feel like I heard they went bankrupt, but I can't tell, especially, this past year or two, so many companies went bankrupt. It's hard to know who even still exists. It probably makes sense why the Playboy bunny is on Twitch sitting in hot tubs, making her money. That's not bad. If you can sit in a hot tub and make money, I say do it. Live your life. YOLO, as the kids used to like to say. I don't know if anyone even says that anymore, but Carpe diem, I guess the old school version of that. Traffic go ahead. It's not a green light. A right away, right ahead, something like that. And that's true. Sex will always sell, But the problem is there are newer and newer ways to sell sex. So I don't know if Playboy can keep up with the times, with that paper magazine. But who knows? I mean, to be honest, I really have not been paying that much attention, other than like the headline, like random headline I'll see about it. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're still in business though either. Brand new, some metal casings, detail specs, soaks up last sun, bakes, maybe Eno's, feels like a pizzeria name. Yeah, the iconic brand, the bunny ears. Even actually, I just listened to this podcast about Chippendales. It's pretty interesting, just like the history of it. I mean, I didn't know much about it, but it's just such a famous brand. And in there, they're talking about how Chippendales was inspired by Playboy, because the guy that ran it, he was just this very savvy but neurotic dude from India who big admirer of Hugh Hefner. And in fact, even the Chippendales actors had like bow ties, like an ode to Playboy. So I thought that was interesting that like Playboy inspired Chippendales in a way. And Chippendales is kind of like the male or like Playgirl or whatever the opposite would be. So very, very iconic and influential brand for sure. Don't panic, stay calm. We're trucking along. Don't panic. I feel it's like the one. Has this phrase ever made someone not panic? Don't panic. Stay calm. The world is ending, but you can't panic. The economy's going down, but don't panic. It just leads to more panic. Let's see. Pack down. Maybe tamper down. Would make this. Dance done to fiddle music. Lagerfield fashion. Oh, Carl. I don't know why I didn't recognize his name the first time. Like yin but not yang. Dark. Suited to serve. Becomes insolvent. Goes under. Like a lot of companies this year, as mentioned. How XRP is a scam. The global currency. It's hard to tell what the like they call them altcoins. Pretty much any cryptocurrency that's not Bitcoin or I guess not Bitcoin. Maybe Ethereum, but I think Ethereum is still considered alt as far as I know, though I could be wrong. XRP, I haven't personally invested in that, but so the point being, it's hard to know like what's a scam, even if like, because some, there are short-term bumps, like, well, first of all, I think all crypto is going up, like you mentioned earlier, so which makes it even hard to tell like what's actually going to do well long-term. I have invested in other like altcoins. I am far from a crypto expert though, so please take whatever I say with a big grain of salt. But it's hard to tell. I mean, the best sort of indicator is seeing like what it's used for now. So like there's this one Matic, they changed their name to Polygon. It's doing pretty well. And so, but so some coins just kind of sit, or you're like, oh, you're investing in this idea. But some are like actually, moving NFTs and, all that stuff. So I would say look into what they do. So like look to see like how XRP is actually being used before investing in it, or at least know it's going to be like a short-term whatever. Yeah, because Bitcoin's the bigger name. It's still like the gold standard, but Ethereum is like used more. Like it actually like has uses. I mean, whatever. Bitcoin's gonna be the big dog for a while, but like Ethereum is really the one that has the most potential. And so Polygon, so they're using it now as a way for NFTs. Specifically, it's like this horse racing NFT, which looks very, very cool. Although these days it's very, very pricey, at least to me. But it has a use, right? Like, their network is being used for something. Their coins, are being used for something. So that would be like if you're investing in that type of stuff, or if you think something's going to shoot up but doesn't really have a nice use case, just be mindful, like aware of the I call it a dink and dunk, where, you know, you invest in, let it shoot up, invest out. I shouldn't encourage that though, because that literally led to the crash in was it 2017 or whatever, where it all went down. But with the ICOs, the initial coin offerings. But yeah, the government. It's whose name on your crypto? Oh, interesting. FTs will be worthless. Yeah, that's true. It's all. I mean, that's the thing. Investing is always kind of, you know, you're walking into the dark. Like, you really don't know what's going to take off, what's not gonna. I mean, you can guess based off of, you know, little clues that we know today, but the truth is no one really knows anything. You know, even if they join the board or if they do whatever. I mean, I'm definitely, yeah, whoever that person is, I'm not on the board of any crypto. I just got my little Coinbase account, couple coins, you know, getting into the mix. And NFTs, it's still a mystery, because, you know, it could end up, what a lot of people are predicting or hoping is that it will be like a new version of fine art, which still, I mean, it's considered a like big time appreciating asset, like kind of on the same playing field as real estate. So that's how they see some NFTs going. But yeah, only time will tell. Who knows? I will say, actually, I do have NFTs, but yeah, Coinbase fees are high, but it's for, you know, your protection. Otherwise, you're on a hard drive, or you're like that one dude. I don't know if you ever figured out. Did you see the story of the one dude who like found his old hard drive with I think it was like many Bitcoins, like 10 Bitcoin, I don't know, like millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, and he lost his password, or he forgot his password, but only had 10 chances to open it, and only had 2 remaining. So anyway, so Coinbase, they do charge whatever transaction fees, but it's so you don't end up in that situation. And NFT, so for me, I got into the NFT game before it was a game with CryptoKitties, which most people are familiar with the company Top Shot, the basketball company. But before, no, I didn't invest in it as like, I don't know. It wasn't like a big investment, you know. It was literally something my like friends were doing, and, you know, it's this cool new company. And again, it was before NFTs. It was before they're even called NFTs. But yeah, I got some CryptoKitties. Honestly, it was a great excuse to buy some Ethereum, because yeah. So I still got my little kitties. I will say I haven't bought any NFTs since then. And again, this must have been, I get like 2017, 2018, like, so this was a few years ago. I do wish I'd like gone on Top Shot, but it's not too late, but we'll see. Rhetoric for political base. I forgot. Oh yeah, no. But that's why, you know, that's why I put up with Coinbase, because it's like, I'm not trying to be that guy that forgot his password. And I mean, that crypto is probably still locked up, right? I don't think we ever got an update on that story. Like, you know. Yeah, no, I think if you're smart, if you're like an artist, you should be making NFTs. Like, why not? It's just to see what it's about. I mean, even if it does crash and burn, it's like, there's clearly so much potential. And I think the blockchain will still be like used, like NFTs will still be used in fine art, even if like people like, right, at least to monitor like who's buying what, and just like having that accountability. So I think NFTs are here to stay, even though they may look different in like 1, 5, 10 years. But if you're an artist, as particularly like a visual artist or a writer, I know I should maybe take my own advice, but definitely take a look at the NFT games. Because also it gives you like some autonomy, right? Like, you can make your own NFT. You don't need like a book publisher or, you know, some art gallery to validate your work and buy it from you. You know, it's it can be all you. So, and I'm into that. Hence streaming on YouTube, right? Like, I don't need Fox or Warner Brothers to tell me, you know, I can make video content. It's a fun era. It's a tough era, but also an era full of opportunities for artists and nerds and all those folks. Yeah. Well, Bitcoin is already scarce. Pave the way. Yeah. Like, so Bitcoin as a functional, like, currency is still up for debate. I mean, it's been a while. Like, if it were going to go in that direction, I feel it would have already have, but it was designed to be scarce. Like, there's only like a fixed amount of coins, and once those coins are out there, that's it. So, but yeah, in terms of like a proper currency, I mean, that's why China is, turning their yuan, I think I pronounced that right, but their yuan into digital, because it's like, it's kind of marrying sort of the best of both worlds, between this amazing technology that could, completely revitalize the finance world, and like the energy issue, which is coming up a lot, and all that jazz. Oh, they're cured meats? I don't know. That one's a tough one. Warning sign, ink blot, splotch. For other altcoins, yeah, that's not a bad move. Investing your Bitcoin into other altcoins, like, I mean, it's hard. I mean, again, I don't think I can never give advice on crypto. I really don't know that space well enough to even give good advice, but I have heard of folks doing that. I've invested in some altcoins. Although I will say I do still hold some Bitcoin just because it's the big dog still. But yeah, who knows? It's like the stock market, but like more volatile. I mean, literally. So it's fun, but you do have to be really careful, as a lot of people learned a few years ago with the whole initial coin offering fiasco. I think it's Olay. I don't buy nail polish, but I feel there's some brand that starts with an O. Poodles, but not schnoodles. Maybe pugs. I don't know. I'm really guessing. Thursday's tough day. Oh, sick. Your sense of humor is sick, man. I have a sick sense of humor. Although no sense of humor is allowed anymore. So I guess it's moot. No, just kidding. Kind of unusual, probably rare. Way up to go downhill. Oh, the Hora. Oh, okay. Something League. Captain's Mate. Crunch? No. Some metal castings. Man, that is a tough one. Utter End. Oh, a teat. I was going to say like nipple or something for utter end, but I didn't want to be crass, but I guess that's the answer. At the end of the utter is a teat. Oh, I put milk the first time. I really try to keep it PG, but I guess we're going PG-13 with teats. Big Ten nickname. I don't know. Terps. Let's see. But oh yeah, there's an article. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That really doesn't sound like a bad move, because right, like, I mean, earlier I was talking about like when you're looking up altcoins to see like how they're actually being used to like gauge whether or not it will continue to increase in value or like be a good investment. And you can make that argument with Bitcoin, like, all right, if it's too hard to use with like commerce and just spend it on like everyday things, doesn't make sense to like invest so much money into it. Maybe not. I mean, it's one of those things, like the only reason it's so popular is because it's so popular. And it was the first. I mean, being the first and most famous. So, right? So that's what it has going for it. It was the first cryptocurrency. A lot of people are familiar with the name. But yeah, is there really anything else going on with Bitcoin? As I said, I'm ignorant on this. So if there's an answer to that out anywhere, I would love to know. Like, what else does Bitcoin have going on for it besides being like famous and old? If nothing, then yeah, maybe it's time to move those coins over. Again, not giving financial advice. I literally know nothing about crypto. I don't know how much more I can emphasize that. is all just ramblings. Doge. Yeah. So what do you think, Peter, with the Dogecoin? Do you think Elon Musk appearing on SNL is going to make it go up or down? I guess only if he mentions it, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure anyone knows, though. Like, it's so unpredictable. That's the fun of it, though. That's why people get into it, because you can become a billionaire overnight and you could lose all of your money overnight. It's be careful. That's all I will say to everyone. That's my advice. Be careful. Be careful. Do research. If it hits $1, it'll be a huge sell-off. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I'm excited. Now are you going to watch? I haven't really watched SNL lately, but I think they did a good job with the marketing. I mean, Elon Musk, I kind of want to tune in. Because it's been a while since they've had like a non-actor, non-singer be the guest. Like usually sometimes they like have like athletes like every now and then, especially for the Olympics because it's NBC and, you know, a little double promotion type thing. But yeah, that'll be interesting. Dogecoin has made more millionaires than anything else. Even the GameStop stocks, I feel like that might have made a millionaire or two. But I mean, if the price is still going up, that means not a lot of people are selling. But yeah. Oh, very cool. All right. Yeah, no, honestly, I'll probably forget to tune in. That's the most realistic, and I'll watch the playback maybe a few days later once everyone's talking about it. I'll be like, oh yeah, he was on SNL. But yeah, it'll hopefully be a good one. SNL, probably, yeah, it's got to be the longest running live show. But yeah, the game stonks. Me too. That was a fun one, but I caught on way too late, especially since I'm on Reddit a lot, but I don't follow the Wall Street bets, although I should. So I missed the whole thing. I just watched the news story and I just kind of shook my head at how bad or not how bad, how outdated American, like, our financial system is, you know, like, I know everyone got really, really mad at Robinhood, even though like every other, you know, online stockbroker that isn't backed by big bank like JP Morgan or something also had to shut down GameStop trades. And it wasn't like, I know there's a big conspiracy theory that, you know, they're in bed with, you know, the hedge fund companies, but the reality is their hands were tied by the U.S. government because I don't know if people are interested in the whole breakdown, but pretty much, you know, if the trading company has to have more money, or there's a whole math algorithm that again is a little dated that goes into like how much money, you know, the trader has to have in order to make sure it can clear all the trades. And when the GameStop price was going crazy, you know, Robinhood, the government required them to have, I think the number was like $30 million like on hand, like in cash, which they didn't have. I mean, they are big time, but they're not that big time. And they would have been better off just like explaining that to people. But I mean, I guess it's embarrassing to say like we don't have enough money. So instead, they just they were very vague about it and let all these conspiracy theories run around. But in reality, I mean, they should have told the truth. So I'll blame Robinhood for that. But you know, if the government, like, right, I don't know. If trading, because there's also, the 2-day waiting period. That's the big thing. A 2-day waiting period to make sure, you know, all the trades and stuff clear. When really, I mean, come on, we have the technology. I'm freaking streaming my whole computer to you right now. Like, we have the technology where, you know, these types of transactions could take like seconds. But yeah, like for some reason, our government like just is like 2 whole miles, light years away from like where we are technology wise. Like, I don't know why they're so afraid of technology. Like, God, it would make everything, not everything, will make everything so much easier, but certainly like much more efficient. Oh, really? You bought the AMC stocks? You believe more. You believe more in the theaters than I do, and I'm freaking in LA, like out here doing that type of stuff. But yeah, but that's awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yeah, you're able to capitalize. Good old AMC. Oh yeah, yeah. It's not bad. The hypes. The only thing with that type of stuff is the timing. Like you really have to be on it because tapping out at the right time, right? Because people, they want it. They think it's always gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then before you know it, it's like nosedive or tanked because you have to gauge when everyone else is like thinking about selling because that's when the price goes down. But it's a very stressful guessing game, but it could be fun. Could be. If you make money, that's when it's fun, of course. You followed 4 times in this puzzle. Right on red. Yeah. Unless it's crypto, hodl. That's like the whole thing. Hold. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Don't get greedy, but people, they can't help themselves when they see the number going up and up. They're like, oh, it's forever gonna be higher and higher, but that is what goes up must come down. It's the general rule of life and gravity and of our atmosphere. So people, they just can't help themselves. Yeah, I mean, hindsight is always 2020. I feel like it's very rare people like look back on their investments or even like their bets, especially with like sports bets. Well, no, I take that back. But when they look back on their investments and they're like 100% satisfied, like it's always, oh, I sold too soon. I didn't sell soon enough. I should have invested more. I should have invested less. I don't think it's ever been like, oh, like I did that exactly perfect. So, if you gained, if you got some profit, that's a win. And yeah, I would just leave it at that. Because the woulda, coulda, shouldas, they're fine if they help inform the future or like, you learn something valuable. But otherwise, it's just a waste of brain power and emotional energy. Totally original. File type. Wonder what type of file. A rap? Maybe like a rap sheet? Rap file? Drunkenness or hypnosis? Stare maybe? Wait, what's this? Oh, Arab League. So what's this? Honest Abe. We have to go downhill. A T-bar, like on a ski resort type thing. Oh, Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. Actually, I don't think that's right, because this... Or maybe... Miller beers. Certain Miller beers. Flag. Oh. It's a tricky one. So this is checker flag. Oh. I didn't even notice. No wonder. I'm like, why is this taking me so long to figure out? Because there's a bit of trickery. But that's why we like the New York Times puzzle. Poodles. And then Big Kahuna. Refuse to pick up the bill. Maybe repo. I don't think that's right. Let's take a look down here. Over a large area. Weighs something. No longer under wraps. Out something. Let's take a look. Right. This one. Play-by-play job. Refused to pick up the bill. Captain Mate. Maybe cousin. Certain Miller beers. O-Dogs, logs. A sash, a gad. Ooh, so this is probably something like that. Metaphor for strength. I don't know, grit, but that doesn't fit. Try on. Put an E there, see if that's the vowel. Kansas or Kentucky. Maybe red state or something state. Drunkenness. Alter state. I think that's right. Yeah. Very tricky. So yeah, so they're doing this weird L thing. Altered state. And then a red state. Some metal castings. File type. Play-by-play job. Maybe state. Accountant. I don't think that fits, but Big Kahuna. Refuse to pick up the bill. We're just gonna try an L. Why not? U-Dogs. Oh, I thought gad was like a type of fish. Maybe, let's see. What do people talk about in the real world? I don't know. What about like crypto or... I think most people right now... I don't know what most people are I think most people are just figuring out their new lives in this new old world. But yeah. But with crypto, I mean, I think most people just still don't understand it. So that's like, so obviously if you, like, why would you put money into something you don't understand? But yeah. New York Times. Oh yeah, who do you think is gonna buy the New York Times? Who wants this rag? No, just kidding. And it was like the most storied newspaper ever. Who, you know, I do love their crosswords. So whoever buys them, I hope they keep the crossword team. Athletica. All right. I mean, they do have like a lot of content that can like be sold to like movies or podcasts, which I mean they're already doing, but yeah. I don't know if most of their money like came from print, which is obviously dead if not dying. So I can see them maybe wanting to sell, but they're pivoting pretty good though, like just selling off their content and their IP. You know, pivoting into the 21st century. Play-by-play job. Steak. Oh, veto. VIP, Big Kahuna. All right. Poodles, but not schnoodles. Puppers. Pupper dogs. Do not know. Low humming sounds. Let's see. The nail polish. Man. I definitely thought it was that Oli thing. Maybe OP? I'm trying to think. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I feel like I've gotten the nail polish question before. Yeah, OP, okay. So I like try to remember that name. No longer opened. Oops. Over a large, widely. All right. Crush it. Persistently demand payment. Metaphor for strength. Steel. Strong as steel, maybe. Low humming sounds. Stand-up comedian. The name I do not know. Try eyes. It's got to be a vowel somewhere over there. Oh, something actor. Stage actor. Okay. Ignots. Never heard of that word, but that's all right. And then poodles, but not schnoodles or doodles. Purest dogs. And then some, oh, whoops. Yeah. No, I already knew that wasn't right, but dang. I was hoping to get purist, though. Let's see. What am I doing for the rest of the day? Aaron, like, just house stuff. Like, I have to get a new gardener, so I'm meeting him today. More writing. What else? I forget. I have, like, really kind of blacked out. If I look at my calendar, I could see whatever nonsense I have going on. But mostly, like, writing and because I'm working with a new writing partner. I'm very excited about it, so I have to collect my ideas. And but right now, luckily, not luckily, but there's I'm on a break from reading, not intentionally. There's just like they're not doing a cycle right now, so I'm taking advantage of somewhat chill times, trying to get my other projects up and running, including this. So I'll probably be also like studying other type of streams. Like there's a popular Sudoku stream on YouTube, so I'm gonna check out what they've got going on, see if I can learn anything for this stream, and and maybe read. I'm reading like another there's this dude Nassim Taleb who very like smart. I don't know if he'd consider himself an economist because he talks a lot of shit about economists, but very smart dude. I already read his other book, Fooled by Randomness, and now I'm reading Black Swan, which I think is his most famous book. That's like the one everyone refers to, and when they talk about him, including the pandemic, because they're saying so. Pandemic is pretty much, not the pandemic. A Black Swan event is a very large seismic event that no one saw coming, but like has like a huge impact. There's probably a better definition in the book that I literally just read, but like that's my, I guess, regurgitation of it. And so, right, and it came up a lot earlier last year because of the pandemic, right? It's like a seismic event that no one had anticipated, but in retrospect could have predicted, and obviously had a huge impact on the entire world. So about economics, but it's not, I don't know how to explain. It's more about like the study of economics than like the economy, if that makes sense. It's kind of like he breaks down why all economists are wrong. I mean, that's pretty much like what he says. I do listen to audibles. His book, honestly, I got it as like a gift, so I'm reading the hard copies, but I do listen to a lot of audiobooks, especially by like comics, like autobiographies by comedians, especially if the comedians read the books themselves. So his name is Nassim Taleb. Hang on, I'll write it down. That's the dude. He's let me make sure I wrote his name right. Yeah. All right. I have his books right here. But yeah, he's very smart. He's also on Twitter a lot, so you can see more of his chats. He likes to pick fights with other dudes. Like he famously picked a fight with Nate Silver of 538 over like his statistics about the election, about how he didn't prove that like Trump won, which that was a very fun debate. And I like, I read a lot of 538 stuff, but the one argument that Nassim Taleb had that was kind of, to me, kind of the drop mic moment was, what's his name? Nate Silver had said, he claimed that it was all probability, like, right? Like the numbers, even though I'm making up the numbers because I don't remember them exactly, but let's say he said Trump had a 10% chance of winning. So he's like, well, I didn't say Hillary was going to win, Clinton was going to win. But I said there's like a 90% chance she can win. And then so Taleb's response, his answer was like, yeah, but like because how 538 got so famous is that Nate Silver had predicted Obama's win through the same, exact same method. And so Taleb was like, okay, so when Obama won and you predicted it, that was, all your algorithms and stuff like that you did correctly. But the minute you got it wrong, then it's probability. That's everyone sort of misunderstanding it. And I was like, that's a pretty good point. Like, again, I like 538. I used to listen to their podcast a lot, but he wasn't wrong. I mean, you can't, if it's the same thing, you got to say it was probability with the Obama one too. You can't say you knew, but so yeah, very entertaining Twitter as well as his books. 538, yeah. So it's big. Well, a politics guy. So I do follow that type of stuff. But so 538, it stands for how many seats there are in Congress, in the Electoral College or whatever. So like if you're running for an election, it's the race to 538. Whoever gets the majority wins. So we'll see. If we ever get rid of the Electoral College, that number will have no meaning. But for now, it's what dictates who our next president's going to be. So that's always that's fun. But yeah. And yeah, no, my dad is a big fan of Nasib Talib. He's the one that put me on to him. He's very, very smart. You know, I love his stuff. Clearly, I'm reading more. Let's see. Yarn. But yeah, but 538 is cool too. Like, it's like really for like political wonks. Like you're really getting down to the numbers, like 538, like, you know, all that type of stuff. But the journalist I like the most, I used to work for them, Claire Malone, is no longer there, and so I've honestly stopped. I'm sure they're still doing good things, but I noticed I just kind of listened to it less. I didn't realize how much I just kind of liked her opinions. Although I don't want to knock, like, you know, like Perry Bacon Jr. is also very good. Micah Cohen, like, you know, Nate Silver is good. Like, I know I'm forgetting the new host of the podcast. It's okay. Not that anyone's watching this from 538, but they have a lot of good folks. And if you're like hardcore political nerd, it's definitely, you've probably honestly already heard of the site and don't need me to recommend it to you. But yeah, but it's good. Yeah, no, my dad's cool. It's I'm grateful for him. I'm grateful for all the folks in my life, especially, you know, family and stuff. And yeah, but I appreciate it. I'm sure he'll love that you said that. But yeah, but it's you know, it's all about good people. You know, whether or not you're related to them, you gotta find some good folks in this life. You know, that's the only way to make it through. That's probably Nate. And Nate, whatever, this comedian person, or which one? There we go. I'll have to look him up after this. And certain Miller beers. Dogs. Purell? No. Ugh, I think it's down to those 2 letters. 3 letters, dang. What is this? Low humming sounds. Thrum? Maybe thrums? Try thrums. And then poodles, but not shoes. Maybe purebred dogs. Oh, look at that. Purebred dogs. Yeah, see. Okay. Right on red. So these were all red. Checkered flag. All right. I knew it was something. This was tough, but it was cool. It was a cool little clue right on red. That was tricky, but that was pretty good. That was fun. All right, let's look up. I feel like I should know stand-up comedian, so let's look up this Nate Barzet dude. Oh, I have seen him. I've seen him around. Is he in movies? Is it just stand-up? I think it's just stand-up. But I do feel I've seen some of his stuff. So, all right. Thanks, Nate. Yes, I'm very excited about Mayweather, Logan Paul. I'm probably going to have, not a party, but I would definitely like to have some shindig. Also happening in Florida, Miami. I'm sure it's going to be popping out there. But yeah, I'm excited. Who do you have, Mayweather or Logan Paul? Who do you think is going to win? I would say Mayweather. I'm certainly not putting money on it because I really don't know. But, I mean, Mayweather's undefeated. Ooh, Canelo. That'll be a good one. I'm surprised he didn't fight, yeah. Oh, that's the Cinco de Mayo fight. Yeah. Well, he fights every Cinco de Mayo, so that's why, they probably didn't promote it, but I'm just realizing now Cinco de Mayo was on a Wednesday. So, Mayweather. You never know. So I have a friend, like a very big sports fan, who's convinced that this is going to be Mayweather's first loss. That, like, you know, he's old. Well, He's older. I know. I like to use the term old gingerly because people take offense. But yeah, he's older, and he could let his guard down with someone like, like Logan Paul, right? That would really that would really be a story if that happened. Because Logan Paul, unlike the fight he did with Conor McGregor, Logan Paul actually like trains in boxing. Because right, that's the whole thing with that fight, is that obviously UFC guys are like tough, and the style is very different. And boxing with UFC, right? There's just like a greater variety in style, and you can, there's like more flexibility with fighting options. Whereas boxing, it's more about like the precision, and it's like there's like a style and whatever to it, but like the precision and the technique matters so much more. And Logan Paul, I think, has an edge, at least on Conor McGregor when he fought him, just because he's like really both the Paul brothers like train in like the boxing style. So yeah. Yeah, no, it will cause an uproar. It'll be in the news cycle for a very long time. And Jake Paul, his brother, Tyson Fury, he's gonna fight Tyson Fury's younger brother. He needs to fight someone with like a boxing background. I don't think anyone he's fought like boxes, right? He fought a basketball player, a UFC fighter. I don't even know the first guy he fought. But all of them are non-boxers. And that's not to knock Jake Paul. Like, he clearly knows how to box. Like, that's, not the issue. I may as well go to full screen here since crush the crosswords. But, yeah, like, he needs to fight a boxer. He needs to prove he clearly, like, has skills. Like, he knows how to box. But he needs to fight someone else that also knows how to box. Then we can say he's a great fighter. Then we can, Triller or whatever can finally take off. It's incredible how much business they've drummed up off of one person, but a YouTuber. Exactly. Okay. So he's fought a YouTuber, a basketball player, and a UFC fighter. Yeah, I mean, not the hardest, because people underestimate, right? Like, people, they think boxing, you put up your fists, you throw some punches, you avoid, like, no. Like, in fact, my dad often says, boxing, in terms of the amount of precision and skill that's involved, it's like akin to ballet, right? Just like, it's a very like nuanced sport, which is interesting. No, that's true. He doesn't need to, he doesn't need to do anything, but I mean, if he wants to be like considered a legitimate boxer, I would say, I mean, that's what he needs to do. I'm not knocking his success. I mean, he's making money knocking the crap out of dudes who don't know how to box, but I don't know if that's like boxing, but hey, more power to him. I remember him on Twitch. Like, I'm a fan, but I'm just saying how it is. It's all entertainment. Yeah. Yeah, no, fair enough. All right, so you're big. I see. I didn't realize you're such a big Jake Paul guy. All right. As I said, I'm a capitalist. I believe in the hustle. He's making money. If I can make money knocking dudes out or against in hot tubs, I'm totally there. But yeah, but we'll see. Well, I mean, that's why, if Logan Paul beats Mayweather, I love like this sibling. I don't know if they have like a sibling rivalry I imagine they do, push each other to be stronger. But yeah, if Logan Paul like really wins, then I think Jake Paul is going to like have to fight like an actual boxer, which I would definitely am already looking forward to, because I think it will eventually happen. He clearly cares a lot about the craft. He cares a lot about boxing. He puts a lot of time and energy into it, undoubtedly. But yeah. But yeah. No, it is. It's entertainment. And it's entertainment a lot of people are into. Like, Triller is crushing it. Like, literally, even Dana White has to, like, acknowledge their existence, which means, if your biggest competition has to, like, answer questions about you, it means you're doing something right. But, yeah. Oh, well. Very excited for the Mayweather-Logan fight. And, yeah, that concludes Crosswords. As you can see, we're at full screen, no browser. And, it's been fun. I mean, thanks, Peter, for chatting it up. It's been cool, breaking down the news of the day, the happenings of the world. And I know my gardener it's coming here soon, so I have to show him around, make sure he can handle my plants and whatnot. Day and Way try to make a deal with the Paul brothers. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. And if Triller's not careful, it'll be he'll take the Paul brothers away and they won't have much. I mean, besides, I guess, Snoop Dogg, very great announcer, but you need more than an announcer to like get people to pay money for your fight. So yeah. But yeah. No, it's good. It's good to see your voice in text form. But yeah, no, definitely come back anytime. These days I'm streaming Monday through Thursday, so I will be back next week for more crosswords. I love Mondays because it's the easiest crossword day, so good day to start. And yeah, no, this has been a lot of fun. Thanks again, Peter, and as always, thanks to anyone who bothers watching this, even the playback. I super duper appreciate it. We'll literally take all the views I can get, all of them. But yeah, all right. Until Monday at 10, I will be back on the YouTube. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all then. All right. See ya until next time.